Have you ever wondered if there are places in this world where the scales of power in love and family lean towards women? Places where choosing a husband isn't a man's prerogative, and managing family assets rests entirely in women's hands? It might sound like a modern fairy tale, but it's a reality in many unique cultures across the globe. Forget traditional stereotypes. Today, we'll pull back the curtain and explore 10 remarkable lands where women are not just the queens of their households, but also the ones who decide the most important matters of their lives and their clans. And that's just the beginning. Want to delve deeper into these fascinating societies where gender roles are spectacularly redefined? Join us as we begin our journey of discovery in today's special documentary. 1. Guam, U.S. territory, where the future mother-in-law holds the key to happiness. Guam, a beautiful island nestled in the Pacific Ocean, is famous not only for its white sandy beaches and crystal-clear waters. It is also home to the Chamorro people, a culture with a unique matrilineal system where women, especially mothers, have the final say in everything, including their children's marriages. Did you know that in Guam, to win a Chamorro girl's heart, the biggest challenge isn't her, but her mother? That's right. A man wishing to propose must prove his sincerity, responsibility, and ability to care for the family not just to his beloved, but more importantly, to his future mother-in-law. Her approval is almost an ultimate pass for the marriage to proceed. This highlights the respectable status and power of women in choosing a life partner for their daughters, ensuring she will have a stable and happy future. But the power of Chamorro women doesn't stop at choosing a son-in-law. They are the true managers of family and community assets. From overseeing land and managing finances to organizing traditional village festivals, women handle it all. They are not only the keepers of the hearth but also the economic backbone, preserving and promoting the core cultural values of the Chamorro people. They are the center of the family, the soul of the community. Want to know the secret to impressing a powerful Chamorro mother-in-law? If so, leave a comment with the number 1, and we'll share some unique tips. 2. Minangkabau, Indonesia, the world's largest matrilineal society. Imagine a society where lineage is traced through the mother, property is passed from mother to daughter, and women can propose marriage. This isn't a science fiction movie, it's the daily life of the Minangkabau people in West Sumatra, Indonesia. With a population of over 4 million, Minangkabau is considered the largest extant matrilineal society in the world. In Minangkabau culture, women are not only respected but also hold incredibly important roles. They are the owners of the rumah gadang, traditional communal houses with soaring, curved roofs shaped like buffalo horns, symbolizing authority and serving as the center of clan life. Land, rice paddies, and inherited assets, pusako, all belong to women and are passed down to their daughters. This grants them economic independence and a strong position in society. And what about love? In Minangkabau, women have significant agency. Although marriages can be arranged by families, the woman's opinion and choice are always paramount. In some cases, it is the woman or her family who will initiate the marriage proposal to the man's family. After marriage, the husband often moves into his wife's house or may continue to live at his mother's home, visiting his wife at night. Children born from the union take their mother's surname and belong to her clan. This system ensures that women and their children always have a home and strong support from the maternal clan. Curious about the unique architecture of the rumah gadang houses and their profound symbolic meaning? Comment with the number 2, and we'll reveal it to you. 3. Kasi, Meghalaya, India, where the youngest daughter is the main heiress. Nestled amidst the lush green hills of Meghalaya, northeast India, lies the Kasi community, one of the few remaining matrilineal tribes in this billion-strong nation. For the Kasi, lineage is traced through the mother, and women play a central role in the family and society. One of the most distinctive features of Kasi culture is inheritance. Unlike many parts of the world, family property, including land and houses, is not passed down to sons but to daughters. Specifically, the youngest daughter, Kakadu, is responsible for inheriting the bulk of ancestral property and caring for elderly parents and unmarried siblings. She is seen as the guardian of tradition and the pillar of the family. Regarding marriage, Kasi women have the freedom to choose their partners. They can take the initiative in relationships and are often the ones to instigate marriage. After marriage, the husband moves in with his wife's family, and children born take their mother's surname. This is in stark contrast to the patriarchal norms prevalent in many other parts of India. Kasi women not only manage property but also actively participate in economic activities, from trading in markets to farming. Their independence and autonomy present a powerful image, challenging traditional notions of gender roles. Want to know more about the special role of Kakadu and the rituals associated with her? Leave a comment with the number 3. 4. Masua, China, the Kingdom of Women and the unique walking marriage. Hidden by the picturesque Lugu Lake, at the crossroads of China's Yunnan and Sichuan provinces, is the homeland of the Masua people. They are world-renowned for their distinctive matrilineal culture and the one-of-a-kind walking marriage, Tao Han, leading many to call this place the Kingdom of Women. In Masua society, women are the heads of the household, Dabu. They own and manage property, land, and houses. Lineage is traced through the mother, and children live with their mother and maternal kin. Masua men do not have the traditional roles of husband or father. Instead, they live their entire lives in their mother's home, caring for their nieces and nephews, their sisters' children. The most unique aspect is the walking marriage. Masua women have complete freedom to choose their partners. When a woman fancies a man, she can invite him to visit her home at night. The man will arrive in the evening and leave before dawn. This relationship is based purely on affection, with no economic or legal ties. There is no concept of formal marriage, no wedding ceremony, and no cohabitation. Children born are raised by the mother and her maternal family. The father, Axia, can visit the child but has no obligation to provide support or direct upbringing. This system allows Masua women full control over their romantic and reproductive lives, a rarity anywhere else. So, what is the role of men, the fathers, in this walking marriage system? If you're curious, comment with the number 4 to find out. 5. Garo, Meghalaya, India, when the bride's family takes the lead in proposing. Along with the Khasi, the Garo are another prominent matrilineal community in Meghalaya, India. Garo culture shares many similarities with Khasi, especially in upholding the role of women in the family and society. In Garo tradition, lineage and property inheritance are passed down through the female line. The woman, usually the youngest daughter, Nakna, inherits the family property and is responsible for caring for her parents in their old age. She is also the one who continues the lineage and maintains the clan's traditional rituals. An interesting point in Garo marital culture is that the bride's family often takes the lead in arranging and proposing marriage. Although the love and consent of the young couple are important, the bride's family may initiate marriage negotiations. After marriage, the husband usually moves to his wife's village and contributes to the work of his wife's family. Children born belong to the mother's clan. Garo women not only manage property but are also very active in economic activities, especially agriculture and weaving. They are hardworking laborers, talented managers, and preservers of their people's unique cultural identity. Want to know more about the Garo special marriage proposal ritual, where the roles of the two families are expressed very differently? Comment with the number 5. 6. Tuareg, North Africa, the blue men of the desert and the subtle power of women. The Tuareg, also known as the blue men of the desert due to the distinctive indigo attire of the men, are a nomadic Berber people living mainly in the Saharan regions of Mali, Niger, Algeria, Libya, and Burkina Faso. Despite living in an Islamic environment and surrounded by patriarchal cultures, Tuareg society harbors strong matrilineal elements, granting women a special status. Surprisingly, while Tuareg men veil their faces with a scarf, tajilmust, women are not required to do so. They have considerable freedom in choosing their partners and can even initiate divorce if they feel unhappy, an extremely rare practice in traditional Islamic societies. Property ownership also leans towards women. Tents, household items, and a portion of the livestock usually belong to the wife. In case of divorce, the husband leaves with only his camel, while the wife keeps the tent and children. Tuareg women are also the keepers and transmitters of culture. They are literate in Tifinagh, the ancient Tuareg script, compose poetry, play music, and tell stories, thereby preserving the rich cultural heritage of their people. Although they do not directly participate in tribal political decisions, their influence through their roles as mothers, wives, and advisors is undeniable. They are strong, independent, and deeply respected women in a seemingly harsh society. Why do Tuareg men veil their faces while women do not? An interesting reversal compared to many other cultures. Leave a comment with the number 6, and we'll tell you. 7. Toda, Nilgiris, India, polyandry and the central role of the wife. Hidden in the Nilgiri hills of southern India, the Toda are a small pastoral community with incredibly unique cultural traditions, most notably fraternal polyandry, where a woman can marry all the brothers in a family. In Toda society, this form of marriage is believed to preserve family unity and, more importantly, to keep property, especially their buffalo herds, their main livelihood, from being divided across generations. The woman in a polyandrous marriage plays a central role. She is the common wife of the brothers and the primary manager within the household. Although decision-making on major community issues often rests with men, within the family, the woman's voice carries significant weight. She is responsible for household chores, childcare, and managing dairy products from the buffalo, a crucial part of Toda economy and rituals. When a child is born, a special ceremony called Persit Pimi, bow and arrow ceremony, is performed, in which one of the husbands, usually the eldest brother, presents a symbolic bow and arrow to the wife, thereby formally acknowledging paternity of the child. This does not necessarily reflect actual biological paternity but carries more social significance. Although Toda society is gradually changing under external influences, the role of women and their unique traditions remain an integral part of Toda cultural identity. Do you wonder how a woman can maintain harmony with multiple husbands in the same family? Comment with the number 7. 8. Nair, Kerala, India, the matrilineal legacy of Meramakathayam. Previously, a significant portion of the Nair community in Kerala, southern India, practiced a complex matrilineal system called Meramakathayam. Under this system, lineage, property inheritance, and family relationships were all determined through the maternal line. The center of Nair social life was the Tharavadu, an extended matrilineal family, consisting of a woman, her children, her grandchildren, her daughter's children, and her brothers. The head of the Tharavadu, called the Karanavan, was usually the oldest male member of the maternal clan, but the property belonged to the entire family and was passed from mother to daughter. Nair women had considerable freedom in choosing their partners. Marital relationships, sambandham, were often not as permanently binding as in patriarchal societies. The husband did not live with his wife but only visited, and children belonged to the mother's Tharavadu. Nair women not only managed family property, especially land and houses, but also enjoyed a good education and high social status. They were often described as strong, independent, and educated women. Although the Meramakathayam system weakened and nearly disappeared due to legal changes in the 20th century, its legacy of a society that valued women's roles still profoundly influences Keralan culture today. Want to learn more about the structure of a Tharavadu and what daily life was like within it? Leave a comment with the number 8. 9. Nepal, Humla, Dalpa, Kosi regions, polyandry for survival in the high mountains. In some remote communities in high mountainous regions like Humla, Dalpa, and Kosi in Nepal, where life is extremely harsh and resources are scarce, a special form of marriage still exists, fraternal polyandry. Similar to the Toda, a woman here can marry multiple brothers from the same family. The primary reason for this custom is not a shortage of women, but an economic and social strategy to adapt to the difficult living environment. Brothers sharing a wife helps keep family property, especially the scarce arable land, from being divided across generations. This ensures economic stability and family unity. In these marriages, the woman plays the main managerial role in the family. She runs the household, cares for the children, and coordinates farming work among her husbands. Although the eldest husband is often considered the nominal head, the wife holds practical power in managing daily life. Children born are considered the common children of all husbands, and all are responsible for loving and caring for them. This system, though seemingly strange to the outside world, is a rational and effective solution that helps these communities survive and thrive in the majestic but challenging Himalayas. How is paternity determined in polyandrous families in Nepal, and does jealousy arise? Comment with the number 9 to delve deeper. 10. Kenya, some tribes, e.g., Maasai, rare cases of women's choice. In the diverse tapestry of African cultures, Kenya is a nation with many tribes and rich traditions. Although most communities in Kenya are patriarchal, there are special cases or rare records showing that women's roles and choices in marriage can be more prominent than we might think. For example, in 2013, there were reports of Maasai women in certain areas of Kenya practicing a form of polyandry, where they could marry multiple husbands. This usually occurred in specific situations, such as when a woman had difficulty choosing between potential partners or to strengthen alliances between families. In such marriages, the woman becomes central, and decisions regarding family and property can be heavily influenced by her opinion. Although the property management role of Maasai women in general may not be as strong and clear as in purely matrilineal societies like Minangkabau or Kasi, in the context of these rare polyandrous marriages, they can hold a significant position in coordinating family economy and making decisions related to joint assets. These cases, though not common, also show the flexibility and diversity in family structures and gender roles in Africa, where women can sometimes find space to assert their choices and influence. Want to know more about the specific stories behind these rare polyandrous marriages in Kenya? Leave a comment with the number 10. We have just explored 10 incredible lands and cultures where women's roles in marriage and property management are shaped in truly unique and distinct ways. From the Pacific Islands to the Himalayan mountains, from African deserts to Southeast Asian forests, each story is a testament to humanity's endless diversity and society's extraordinary adaptability. Thank you for joining us on this special documentary. We hope this journey has offered you new and exciting perspectives on gender roles around the world. See you in our next videos for even more surprising discoveries.